Okay, welcome back to feedback part two. Again, I'm not here to reinvent the wheel. I'm here to supplement what's already on YouTube and to give my experience and an updated version of reality. So, again, we're talking about feedback. The previous link was about my notes and how I conduct my notes during class and how I organize them. This episode, we're going to talk about how to write feedback to the parents and then a few things about getting feedback from parents. So, when you're writing feedback, you just like if you were a teacher in a brick and mortar private school or whatever, you sandwich the negative in between positive. So it's, hey, how are you? It's not, hey, how are you? It's, hey, it was so nice to have you in class, usually if it's the first or second or third time they're with me. If it's their very first class ever, it'll be, welcome to VIP Kid. Your child has begun such a wonderful journey. You did such a great job in class today. That kind of more formal tone. And then after all of the introductions, you say what you did in class. And parents, I don't think parents from my research are really concerned with what you did specifically. Like they don't know probably what you're talking about, but it is important to have that just as a formality. I tried Feedback Panda. I don't know if I just didn't get it. Feedback Panda is like a database where you can tailor your feedback, and it's $10 a month. The first month is free, so definitely try it if you want. I didn't find it helpful because on VIPKid teacher portal, if you go to the materials and you go to just the first classroom tab or the feedback template, it has a ton usually to pick from. Even the higher levels have some, so I've never found an issue with that. It's a lot quicker. I don't have to click through all these things. I think the thing for Feedback Panda that would benefit teachers is they save all of the feedbacks per student, so you have like a database of everything you've done for that student organized and ready to go. But I thought it would be worth it, but for me personally it's not. Anyways, moving on. Feedback Panda, we're done with that. So you tell them hey, you tell them what you did. And again, from my research, parents want to know what they can work on. They are not like American parents where they do want their children to do homework and they do want them to improve, and they are taking this class to get better. So you need to say either, for homework, practice this by doing this, or for some extra practice, have Alice write sentences using this word, or point to all of the furniture in the home and name the furniture. Even for trials in some, this is a super secret tip, even for trials in some specific classes, I will go to YouTube and paste a video. This is the secret part. Super simple songs, super simple learning. Those channels on YouTube it's like they made VIPKid from those or something. I don't know. It's weird. But I will go and find those and tag those on just so they get some extra practice. I love that channel because it's not fast like Ping Fong or some other channels that are catered more towards American children and they speak and sing really fast and crazy. Super simple songs. And their channel, I think they're super simple phonics, which is amazing too. They're slow, they're repetitive, they're amazing, and they have good graphics and everything. So I suggest using those if you can, whenever you can. And then, you end with something like, Alice got all 5 stars, way to go. I had so much fun with her in class today, and I hope to see her again soon. And then your teacher sign off. Mine is, thank you, Teacher Savannah BA, and I like to leave Please leave me 5 apples to match your 5 stars. And please let me know if there's anything I can do to improve um, your student's next lesson. And another amazing pro tip that I found is if I cut up those paragraphs, like I have the feedback space, my name space, please leave me, they're more likely to leave me feedback. I think it breaks it up visually so they can grasp that, um, they can see that. They can notice that I want to leave them feedback because kind of usually, it's easy to overlook all the things. And then the last thing I wanted to mention was parent feedback. Things that I weren't told. Things that I weren't told. I do teach English, I promise. Things that. It's 5. It's almost 6. Things I wasn't told is that you rarely get parent feedback, and that's just a common thing. So I have almost 200 classes, but I only have 28 feedbacks. And I think all but one of those has no comments. It's just a rating. And the good part is they can tag you, kind of like with hashtags of characteristics you have, like excellent TPR, excellent pronunciation, patient, things like that. So that at least helps you understand some things, and you can go through your teacher portal and look at what they say. And I religiously sit on the phone waiting for the feedback. Not as much anymore, but that's what I wanted to say, is that you don't get all of the feedback all of the time, because that's not how it works. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, I have one more thing. I made an Excel spreadsheet for all of my trials, the 3.0 and 3.0 plus, and it includes, let's pull that bad boy up, the name of the lesson, and usually something I can type in Chinese to help introduce the lesson before the lesson starts, like, hey, and then move the letters to spell your name if that's a slide, or try to move dino on the reward slide, or something like that. I have the slide breakdown, props I need for that trial. If there's anything that should be written on the whiteboard, which usually there isn't, I'll write that there, and then a feedback template, which is the most important thing because I can just copy and paste those all day long because you get so many trials. And again, YouTube songs or videos that will help with those trials. So I try to be as thorough as I can with my trial classes and helping them and making them feel welcome and comfortable with English. So I have, and again, those have changed, obviously, the trial classes and the content. So those, have to be adapted. But if you want me to share that with you, just email me and I will. You can use my referral code and my links. But I think that's going to conclude feedback. Lots of good things today. I have to go teach a class. So yay! Use my links, referral code, email, all that good stuff down below. Click and subscribe, comment. How do you do feedback? What works for you? And thanks for joining me today. Happy October. Happy National Day, which is China's Independence Day. Yay!